Yeah, so yeah, as you said, like on my side, you can get like the growth lever cheat sheet, which is like a 30-page ebook, and we have like a 30-day challenge with a lot of information. That I believe that if you go through that thoroughly, like you can really up level your brain, and you will never look at growth in the same way as before, and that it can really leverage your growth in the companies you're either going to start or you're going to work for. If I would start out. I'm a big fan of the book Start from Zero from Dane Maxwell, which really explains really well on how to start a company and really the essence of business. And I think a lot of people in growth forget that essence of business, that people just want to have a pain and they want to get a certain result, and they use you or your company to get there. Um, and a lot of companies are not able to articulate like who is that problem, who is that person, which problem do they have, which results do they want to have, what's the entry point when we come in, what's the exit point where our mechanism is not needed anymore. So getting back to the basics, it's like fitness. Like there are a couple of big movements that you need to do, and if you really master those, you can really come a long way. So like start applying those principles and just do it. And once you're doing it, like figure out what the patterns are. So for example, I'm now running a campaign where I try to interview people. And a very simple example, but I sent a LinkedIn invite to somebody. They didn't accept my LinkedIn invite, but I saw that they downloaded my ebook. And 1 hour later, he accepted my invitation, and he basically wanted to follow up with me because he had read my ebook.
Hmm.
So I noticed the pattern that probably if I include a link to the ebook once I do the outreach, that will make
Conversion rate.
my my conversion rate go up. And it's just like an endless one, but it's a pattern. And then you see a pattern, you really try to validate it, optimize, and based on that, really iterate your learning. And because I think in that way, in a very short amount of time, I can build up a structure where I know that it works, and I also know why it works. And I think building that brain, that can really help a lot of people to do that, especially if you do that early on in your career.